Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the comfiest shoes that you can get right now. And if you guys want to get any of these shoes, I'll try to leave a link in the description box. Of course, comfort is pretty subjective, I would say. So I'm going to try to explain myself and what I think is comfortable in a basketball shoe or even like a casual shoe, right? So the fit, I would say, is pretty important. You know, I want a pretty snug fit. That's just what I like. So there's the fit, but it's not like super important. It's definitely not as important as, you know, the cushioning setup. And as far as the cushioning setup and how I want it to feel, I want it to feel crazy soft. I don't know what it is, like, you know, when I'm walking around, I don't like a stiff cushion, you know, so stepping comfort needs to be comfortable. You know, it needs to have like a lot of compression. And also, as far as the materials go, I'm not super picky about materials, but you know, if it's like a nice, comfortable material that conforms to your foot very well, it's not stiff or anything, it's not flimsy, just feels nice on foot, then, you know, it's a pretty comfortable material for me. So I feel like, you know, the most important aspect for a comfortable shoe is the cushion, and then the material, and then the fit. Everything else, you know, I obviously traction doesn't matter, and support and stuff like that. But anyways, these are the most comfortable basketball shoes that you can get right now. And let's start off with the Jordan Zion 1. The Jordan Zion 1 is extremely comfortable. You got that full-length air strobel unit. Feels pretty much exactly the same as the PG4. So if you've tried on the PG4, then you'll pretty much know what the Zion 1 feels like. You know, you feel your foot digging into that air strobel unit, and also you have that forefoot zoom unit. The materials, I mean, they're not the best for quality, you know, but it's thin, it conforms to your foot, it's not stiff or anything, so I really didn't have any issues with that. The fit also was pretty damn good for me. So overall, really comfortable shoe. Next, we got the 361 Degree Zen 3. The cushion is extremely soft. It definitely does bottom out though. You know, once you plane it and break it in, it bottoms out. But it's still soft. There's a good amount of compression. Materials are also really comfortable. It's a knit material in the forefoot. It's super thin, but also like it just conforms to your foot really well, you know, like how your foot moves. And also the fit was really good for me, you know, super narrow, maybe a tad bit snug, you know, is just for casual use. But still, the Zen 3 is extremely comfortable. Alright, next we got the Anti-Shock the Game 5.0. It's pretty cheap, and also you get carbon fiber. It's like $100, which is crazy. But anyways, the cushioning setup, there's crazy compression, it's super soft, and also the materials. I mean, the materials, they're okay. It's kind of like a glued down mesh material a little bit, but it's still thin, it conforms to your foot and stuff like that. There's a good amount of padding as well in the shoe. So overall, the Shock the Game 5.0 is very comfortable. Alright, next we got the Curry 8, and I feel like it only checks 2 of the 3 categories. You know, the material is great. That knit material, it stretches over your foot in the collar and also where the tongue's supposed to be on top of your foot, and it's just a really nice and cozy material. Also, the fit is great. You know, it fits my foot like a glove, so I had no issues with that. But the cushion is just not that great. You know, it's pretty stiff. There's a tiny bit of compression, but comparing it to, like, you know, the Zion 1 or the Zen 3, there's definitely not as much compression. So just, you know, that kind of sucks. But still, there are people that don't really care about cushion, and there's crazy people that think Vans are comfortable, which is insane. I don't know how people think that, or the Jordan 1 or whatever, but yeah, anyways, the Curry 8 is still pretty damn comfortable, just the cushion isn't that nice. Alright, next we got the Adidas Dame 7. Dame 7 has very comfortable cushion with that full-length light strike. The heel has crazy compression, actually, a little too much when you get it in at first, but it does break in and does bottom out and stuff like that, so you don't have to worry about that. But still, a lot of compression. The fit, it fits my foot pretty nicely. There is a little bit of room in the midfoot area, I would say, just for me personally. But you know, not a huge deal. And then the materials, they're very nice. You know, it's kind of like a textile kind of mesh material. It's a little bit on the thicker side, so it feels like really cozy as well. So the Dame 7 is very comfortable. All right, next we got the Lebron 18. The Lebron 18, or I guess like the Lebron 18 low, but I would say the Lebron 18 like materials are definitely way better and more comfortable because of that knit posit. It's thick. It's a thick boy, you know what I mean? But you know, it's very comfortable, it's very cozy, it doesn't feel stiff or anything. So basically, you know, it feels like a sock on your foot. As you guys all know, the cushion is crazy. You feel that full-length zoom unit right underneath your foot, and that Air Max unit in the heel has crazy compression. It fits my foot really well too. The tongue is kind of annoying though, you know, especially when you get it at first, and you definitely can't wear like low socks with it if you're gonna be casually walking around in it, because on top of the tongue, it's like a very thin synthetic material and it digs into kind of like your leg, so that is uncomfortable. That does definitely suck, but other than that, it's overall really comfortable. All right, next we got the Kd14, or pretty much any shoe that has full-length zoom strobe, right? So the Kd14 Cushion, super comfortable. You got that full-length zoom strobe unit right underneath your foot. Fit is great, and the materials, although it's not the best for quality, it's super thin. It conforms to your foot very well. There's a good amount of padding in the ankle area too, which makes the shoe overall feel very cozy. So the Kd14 is great. Next shoe that has zoom strobe is the Cosmic Unity. You feel that zoom in right underneath your foot. The material is nice and cozy as well. It's on the thicker side though, so if you want a thinner material, just watch out for that, but overall it's still super comfortable. Of course, we also have the Zoom GT Cut with that full-length zoom unit, and also the React. As far as the materials go, I would say it's a little bit on the stiffer side comparing it to like a soft knit material, but still, it's not bad and fits me really well. And also, of course, the Jordan 36, super thin material with that leno weave. Very good ventilation too. I guess it is getting colder, which kind of sucks, but for summer use, I mean, if you want your foot to be very well ventilated, the Jordan 36 is pretty much as good as you're gonna get. Also, you have that full-length zoom strobe unit, which feels super nice, very comfortable, and also it fits my foot like a glove. And now, last but not least, we got the Nike Zoom GT Run. The Zoom GT Run, although I didn't really like it all too much for basketball, it's a very comfortable shoe. The material, the screen mesh, is super thin. It's definitely not a cozy material, but it's super thin, conforms to your foot and all that, so it's not bad. It fits my foot really well, very snug fit, pretty damn narrow. But that zoom strobe unit in the forefoot and then the full length React, with that crazy compression, it feels really nice and very comfortable. And if you're gonna be walking around a lot, it's also a great option, because it's just gonna keep your foot from like aching. It's like comparing it to like walking in Converse or Vans, where it's just like a super stiff midsole. So yeah, wrapping things up, that's pretty much the most comfortable shoe list if you want to casually wear your ball shoes. Again, if you guys want to cop any of these shoes, I'll try to leave a link in the description box, but that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.